Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg, and this is all Aboot Candles. Super late with today's Saturday haul for everybody. I apologize. Spent the whole day shopping and went out for dinner, and so I'm recording and posting this in the evening. I'm about to head out to my friend Claire's birthday party. Pretty excited about that. I went to Bath and Body Works today, folks, and I did pretty well. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 candles. Why do I always get 11 candles when I go to Bath and Body Works? They had a pretty good sale. I had a coupon, so here we are. Let's just dive right into it. I really like this Perfect in Pink candle. It reminds me a lot. I have smelled Sunset Glow in this store before, and I also smelled that Vacation Vibe, and so I'm glad that we're getting a candle sort of in that vein. Really, really fabulous lid on this one, and we have thin core wicks on the wax, and the scent notes are vibrant cherries, pink camellia, and whipped almond cream. Yeah, and I mean they don't have that vacation vibe or sunset glow in the store right now, but this, from my memory, this is pretty darn close. I really like it. Finally, Bath and Body Works has put out a cherry fragrance that I can really get behind. What is this supposed to be a dupe of? Well, I know that the vacation vibe line, all of that was like a dupe of Sol de Janeiro. Yeah, and it smells so similar to that. I really like this one, and it smells strong too. It's sort of a high to mid-range candle. It's not very bassy. You definitely pick up on the almond and the cherry, and yeah, I really like this. Pink camellia, I can't really say I'm picking out, but there is a touch of a floral in there for sure. Smells a little bit more like rose to me. I could be wrong, but yeah, I like this one. Perfect in Pink. Really, really lovely. I also picked up Peppermint Bark. So this, I believe, is a brand new fragrance this year. I don't think that this packaging is that fabulous, but it's okay. We've got a white lid on here and thin core wicks. And the scent notes are rich dark chocolate, melted white chocolate, and crushed candy canes. And I like it. I'm not obsessed, but I do really like it. There's actually quite a bit going on here. I like that white chocolate note. It's sort of like a creamy, it's like a really creamy white chocolatey candy cane situation. I mean, it's not too complicated or dynamic, but it is quite nice, and it smells pretty strong too. Yeah, first and foremost, you really pick up on that mint. The dark chocolate and the white chocolate, I don't feel like I'm specifically picking them both out. I feel like it leans more towards the white chocolate side of things. Have you ever had those Lindt chocolate balls? Oh gosh, those truffles. I love those things. Every December I buy like 200 to keep around my house in the holidays. And there's a Lindt truffle that's like a candy cane chocolate candle. That's what this really smells like to me. Yeah, I like that one, I think. And it's going to be strong, I think, too. Nice. I also picked up a Mahogany Balsam. It's a repurchase for me. I really like Mahogany Balsam. I really like a lot of the Bath and Body Works, like mahogany blends, mahogany vanilla, mahogany coconut, all that stuff's right up my alley. We've got a white lid on here, thin core wicks, and the scent notes are juniper berry, fresh balsam, mahogany wood, and sugared musk. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite like sort of Christmas tree candles from Bath and Body Works in the winter time. It's usually a pretty good performer. It's got thin core wicks. It'll probably burn really well. This is usually pretty strong. I'd say that this is like a 7 for strength and throw in past years. But you know that certain things are getting weaker at Bath & Body Works. So we'll see when I burn it. I picked up quite a few from this collection. This one is Lavender and Pine, and I'm really into it. I think this jar is really pretty. Not my favorite, like not really my cup of tea, but it's nice. It's good enough for sure. There's a really cute lid on here with snowflakes, and we have thin core wicks and white wax. And the scent notes on Lavender and Pine are freshly picked lavender, cedarwood bark, and frosted pine. Yeah, I really like this one. Oh, it's really nice. It does smell sort of frosty and pine needly, and the lavender in there. It's a really nice smooth lavender. It gets maybe just a teeny touch lavender soapy, but not too much. I really like it. And this one smells like it's gonna be a strong one as well. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. I'm excited to start burning it. Lavender and Pine, my friends. And I also picked up Falling Flurries. I really like this candle. Same collection as that Lavender and Pine. I think this collection had quite a few good candles in it. It's the one that I bought the most from. Snowflake lid. And on this we have sort of short, thick, ropey wicks and white wax. And the scent notes are frozen thyme, fresh eucalyptus, ripe pear, and sandalwood. Oh, I love this one. Oh, it's just the right amount of like herbaceousness, and the eucalyptus really gives it a nice cooling effect. And there is also just a tiny touch of like a fruity floral to it as well. Oh yeah, I love Falling Flurries. I felt like last year, was it last year or the year before? I think this candle was quite weak. So I'm hoping that it does better this year. It smells reasonably strong. But you know, they all usually smell reasonably strong on cold, don't they? Well, not always, but okay, I got Snowflakes and Cashmere here. I love this fragrance. It only got released in the States last year in candle form, and so I had to place an online order last year to pick this up. And we have thin core wicks on it. This year it looks like it's been very widely released. The scent notes are vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. Oh, this one's so nice. It's really like a soft vanilla cashmere, slightly linen-y fragrance. Oh, caramel woods, I don't know what that is. I do pick up on something just a tiny touch citrusy. I'm guessing that would be like the winter clementine, although I don't think I would ever pick out clementine or orange just smelling it on cold. It's more of a sort of neutralic, citrusy, zesty type, just a tiny touch of it. But mostly what you're getting is just a really nice sort of vanilla and linen fragrance. This candle last year was really weak, so I'm hoping that this one does a lot better. I will say, I think it smells stronger on cold than last year's did. I think, but I could just be trying to be really optimistic. We'll see how it performs. I will report back to you. I also picked up Strawberry Snowflakes. I don't know really why I wanted to try it. And this has thin core wicks on it. This has been coming out for a really long time. And I smelled it once, I think when it like first kind of got released. Wasn't a fan, and so kind of pretended it just never existed. But when I was smelling it in the store today, I was like, it's actually kind of a nice sort of cooling, sweet strawberry. It's not like super on brand for me, but I kind of just wanted to give it a try this year and see what it's like when it's burning. Lots of people love this candle. Yeah, so I wanted to try to get into it. We've got juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. So pretty straightforward. It does smell a little bit like the strawberry note that they use in strawberry pound cake, except replace the pound cake with like a cooling eucalyptus vibe, and I feel like that's what this is. And it smells reasonably strong. I'm going to try it for the first time this year and report back to you. I also picked up Vanilla Eggnog. This is also not really a candle that's like super on brand for me. I can't tell you what color of wax this is because of my color blindness. Is it kind of like a beige or something? We've got like sort of stubby, thick, ropey wicks on this one. And the scent notes are creamy vanilla, cinnamon stick, and a dash of nutmeg. I skipped on that cookie butter truffle candle this year because I thought it smelled fairly plastic on cold. I think that this is like a slightly better version maybe of that cookie butter truffle candle, although I never burned it. I just smelled it in store. A lot of the more positive reviews were saying that it was a lot better when it was burning than it was on cold. But I think that this is very similar to that, but a little bit nicer. It's basically just a vanilla candle with a little bit of a spice to it, a little bit. I pick up more on the nutmeg than I do on the cinnamon. The cinnamon really isn't registering that much for me in this. It's nothing like cinnamon spiced vanilla, which is like a really, really cinnamony, spicy vanilla. This is a little bit more on the creamy vanilla and nutmeg side of things. I do pick up on a little bit of that plastic note in this as well. But I wanted to give this one a try. I'm kind of doing this one for the channel. I feel like a lot of people are going to be talking about this candle. I do kind of like the holographic label on this. I think it's nice. I also picked up winter. Oh, I get a winter every year. I really enjoy winter. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful wax color. We've got this fun sort of like swirly, it's like a circular peppermint sort of design, and yeah, winter is one of my favorites. The scent notes are white woods, pine needles, sparkling clementine, and spiced clove. I find this candle to be quite pungent, but kind of in the good way. You know, it's very, very wintry, very balsamy, that clove definitely comes through. And this is not to be confused with the Perfect Winter, which I believe is Frosted Forest repackaged. I'm really looking forward to this one. I actually got 2 of these. I really loved the Perfect Winter last year, and this smells exactly the same, at least to me. The scent notes are winter pine needles, frosted eucalyptus, and icy peppermint. Just a plain Bath & Body Works lid on that one. We've got sort of like taller, medium thick ropey wicks on there. I believe last year it had blue wax and thick ropey wicks, and so I'm hoping that this performs at least as well as last year's did, because last year's was quite good. Oh, I really like this one. Yeah, this is so nice. It's like a very minty eucalyptus and balsam, sort of straightforward fragrance, but it's done really well. It's super well balanced. I like this a lot. Ooh, Frosted Forest. And I do think that these luminary jars are quite nice. Out of all the Christmas packaging, I have to say I think these ones are my favorite, especially this one, this Frozen Lake. I think is a beautiful candle. I bet it's gonna look just gorgeous when it's burning. The scent notes on Frozen Lake, plain Bath & Body Works lid. We've got thin core wicks. Scent notes, lavender leaves, cool eucalyptus, and juniper berries. Most of us know Frozen Lake. I have multiple Frozen Lakes in my house at all times. It's just a really nice mentholy, cooling, a little bit herbaceous. It really does like evoke that Frozen Lake sort of vibe. Like if you're out snowshoeing or something here in Calgary, if you're like out in Banff in the winter time, this is what this really reminds me of. Yeah, I really do like Frozen Lake. I'm excited to start getting into winter candles now. That's all I have for you today from Bath & Body Works. I'm filming 2 candle hauls right now because next weekend I'm going to be in Vancouver with my friend Teddy for the Roshan Murphy concert. And so I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the haul that I'm going to post next week. I got a bunch of these Wizard of Oz candles from Goose Creek. These are my 2 favorites on cold. This one is I'll Get You My Pretty, and this one is Friends Forever. I'll Get You My Pretty has wild lavender, black pepper, crushed cardamom, and oud, and I love this one. Yeah, this one's really nice and it smells strong too. And then Friends Forever is whipped cream, sugared berries, sweet cream, and woods. And I really like this one too. It says sugared berries, but it's not super sweet, like not a super sweet berry flavor or sugar either. It's more like a creamy cashmere candle. And I really like it. So yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up because I'm not going to post this haul until next week, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up that I think that these are the two best so far. Absolutely. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with the weekly wax wrap up at a more reasonable time. I'm going to get up tomorrow and have my ducks in a row and do things properly. So stay tuned for the weekly wax wrap up tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. If you could hit me up with a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, that would mean the world to me. And until next time, my dear candle loving friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks folks. Bye now.